Warning, some material may not be suitable for minors. The opinions, beliefs, and viewpoints expressed on the podcast by its creators and participants do not represent the opinions, beliefs, and viewpoints of any entity whatsoever with which we, the podcast creators and participants, have been, are now, or will be affiliated.
Hi, Tina. Tina has popped in, and she just popped in with a surprise donation for Monique's service project to the Christmas box house. Thank you, Tina. This is a big surprise. So what do you have?
I have 2 gift certificates for shampoo, cut, and style and product.
Shampoo, cut, style, and product?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is so great. That is really great gift for those kids. I mean, some of the kids are almost not kids, you know.
Yeah.
They're going to be 18 and they're going to have to move out and look for jobs and be grown-ups with us. So, yeah, that's a great start. Yeah, if someone gets a makeover, goes to their job interview or school, or even for a kid too, wherever it may go. Well, thank you so much, Tina. That is so kind.
No problem.
Tell us where your salon is. And
Corrigan Shopping Center at Sola Salon. It's Tina Beckstead Hair. My number is 801-867-6105.
Awesome.
Feel free to text me anytime.
Great. Thank you, Tina. All right. We'll see you soon. Bye.
See you soon.
Try the wine. Heineken? Fuck that shit! Pabst Blue Ribbon! These things are important to me. And believe it or not, you're important to me. Oh, she got hit by a car. She's dead.
Hello and welcome to 6 Degrees of a Belly Dancer. My name is Shasha and I'm here with my co-worker Monique Bouton.
Hello.
Who is actually my AGM now. She has recently become the Assistant General Manager of our K-Town Jiffy Lube. And what are we doing here today? We are going to spread the word about her service project for the Christmas box house. She is having a toy drive, and actually let's just start how we even got to this project. How did you get to having a service project? I mean, I know it's something you have to do to graduate a program you're in.
Yeah, so I caught a federal case in 2019, and I was facing a lengthy sentence. I applied for this program. It's called UACT. It's an alternative prison sentence program. So I'm on the 2-year track. I have to do 2 service projects, and you think about what you want to do, and you actually get it approved by a panel of prosecutors, judges, probation officers. When they approve it, if they like the idea, you go out, head out, and get it done. And here I am.
Wow, that is great. Sorry, we are sitting outside here in Rose Park. We're over here on the west side. Yay!
My hometown.
Yeah. And so we got a little bit of buzzing of the cars going by. We're actually under the viaduct. Just kidding. But all of this has led up from your story of recovery from addiction. Is that where this is all coming from? Is this about addiction?
Absolutely, yes it is. So I was a heroin addict for 8 years. I just celebrated my 2 years clean, October 24th.
Wow.
Yes. So I am in full active recovery.
Your story is so epic. I mean, to come off of a drug as strong as heroin, I mean, it's just so, it's so amazing. I mean, even KSL has done a story on you, and you recently went to a function to speak about your addiction.
So, about a year ago, I started working part-time in a treatment center outside of my Jiffy Lube job. And I got pregnant and had my baby, so now I just stick with Jiffy Lube because I want to give my time to my child. But they invited me back there to speak, and so I went and told my story. I was there for about an hour, and it's insane how many lives you touch. People were in tears, they were crying, they were trying to hug me, but I was telling them no because COVID, got to keep them strong boundaries. But it's just insane how you can touch people's lives just by saying what you've been through and where you're at.
It is. You know what? Thank you for being here on my dumpy little podcast, because I do know...
It's not dumpy!
I know I have some listeners out there that your story would... I mean, they could connect with you, and, you know, maybe you will inspire them, you know, if they feel they're going to stray away from that road. I mean, can I ask, have you had times where you wanted to just give up and stray? I mean, you've gone so long, like, sober, and then you just feel like you can't hold on? Or?
It's literally second by second, step by step. I feel like the only time I felt triggered to give up, and it wasn't even like a trigger to use, it was a trigger just to walk away from the life I'm building, was with a situation with my daughter. She's definitely on a road. It's not a good one. And I kind of had a moment where I felt like it wasn't fair. I was building my life, being healthy for me and my kids. And when I got custody of my kids back, it was a big deal for me. And so for her to totally go left made me feel like I wanted to give up. But now at this point, I definitely got over those feelings and emotions, because I feel like where I'm at in my life, to give that up is definitely not worth it. So I just have to go through the motions, you know, and...
Yep, I bet your kids are really inspiring to keep you on that track, because we are here for them. It's like they save you.
Oh,
they
literally,
saved
yes.
you.
Yep.
And yeah, Monique here, gosh, you are so strong. You are a single mama with a brand new baby doing this.
Yes.
And still just climbing that ladder, becoming assistant general manager and recently qualifying for housing.
Yes. Well, let me touch
great.
base on that.
Yeah.
That's a situation I definitely had doubts about. I have a pretty lengthy background, and they don't like when you have distribution on your background, and I have 6 felony convictions.
Oh my.
Yeah. When I applied, I had doubts. I'm like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to go through. I'm never going to be able to sign my own lease ever because of my background. And so that makes me want to change the law, because you have to wait 7 years from your last charge that you caught to even be looked at as a normal person in the community. And that makes me upset, because here I am, 2 years in my recovery. Mentally, I'm in a strong place. I have a lot of stuff to back me up that I am on a great path and all the work I've done. And I didn't think that would be beneficial, because usually government assistance or housing, it is what it is. No, you're not going to get approved. So I just had a wild hair, went and did the paperwork. I was there for 2 hours, and they denied me, of course, you know, and I was like, okay, well, that door's shut. Let me move on to the next. And about a week later, the lady called me, and she's like, I want to help you appeal this. I really liked you.
Oh my gosh.
So I got letters from like my graduation certificates from Odyssey House, where I graduated, probation officer, my federal judge, therapists, and I submitted all that. And now I'm just waiting on a unit to open up to move in, me and my babies.
You know what? The
It's
stars are
miracles
in
and
your
blessing.
favor.
Absolutely.
Everybody's proud of you, even your guardian angels. I mean, you just keep that eye on the prize, no matter, I mean, on this podcast we can share almost anything, but I'm going to keep it nice. I'm not even going to swear in this one.
Okay.
You know, because the children.
Okay.
But, you know, with fresh baby and everything, and yeah, not having a place to go call home, now, I mean, even that's turning around. This is great. So let's take a break here, and when we come back, we're going to talk more about your service project. the Christmas Box House and how we can get some donations. You've got lots of friends and family, I bet, helping you out. I mean, you're going to go in there and they're going to be like, woo, Monique, you have...
It's pretty successful right now. I'm really shocked at the amount of the cash donations I received, because my mindset at first was, is this even a good idea? I'm an ex-addict. People are probably not going to see me as a good person to hand money to. But all the donations I've gotten have been cash donations.
Yeah, you know what? Let's give a shout out to our manager. Let's give a shout out to Rim. He works at Jiffy Lube, and this man donated $100 for drive. Well, not just toy drive. Like, cash goes a long way at the Christmas Box House. These kids take it on field trips and movies, because these aren't bad kids. These are kids that are taken out of homes of like domestic violence or, addiction. Parents that can't take care of their kids,
or parents that simply don't want them. And imagine being a child and feeling like that. So yeah, shout out to Rem for making that large donation. I'm really blessed that he's a part of that. We appreciate you.
Yay for Rem, and all your many other friends have donated. I mean, you've had a couple other people with some generous donations. And yeah, when we come back, let's talk more about Christmas Box House and your all the joys in your life that you're headed to.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, we'll be right back.
Try to be best, 'cause you're only a man, and a man's got to learn to take it. Try to believe, though the going gets rough, that you gotta hang tough to make it. History repeats itself, try and you succeed. Never doubt that you're the one, and you can have your dream. You're the best around, nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around, and nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around, nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
My name is Monique Bouton, and I'm currently doing a toy drive for the Christmas Box House. Let's go! Donate a gift to a worthy cause this year. Gift a toy and spread joy.
Is this a gift back toy drive I've been hearing about?
The Christmas Box House, children always matter.
It is Christmas time, and I did see your story on the news about overcoming adversity. And it made me realize how small acts of kindness and caring can change lives. What can I do to help?
If you want to donate to the gift backed, all you got to do is go to Amazon.com. Up there in the top left, there's 3 bars you click on. Go ahead and scroll down to the bottom, select the programs and features, and then go down and select gifting and registry. You're just going to type in my first name, Monique, MONIQUE, Bouton, BOUTON. Select the custom gift list, and it will pull up Monique Bouton, the gift back. Yeah, so you can go ahead and purchase that on Amazon. It'll get shipped to my home, and then mid-December, I'm going to make one large donation of all the donations we gathered.
That didn't take long to make a difference. Every little bit helps.
Yeah, absolutely. If you wanted to add me on Facebook, it's Monique Bouton. I'm definitely doing shout-outs to those that donate. I'm going to take pictures when I make the large donation. I'm going to have a poster board if you want to email me your picture or send it to me over Facebook. I want to put a picture of you on the poster board of everyone that donated.
Monique has become a positive influence in the community. Helping her help others with this toy drive for the Christmas Box House is a great way to share the holiday spirit.
The things that change us, if we notice when we look up sometimes. They said I would never make it, but I was built to break the mold. The only dream that I've been chasing is my own. So I sing a song for the hustlers trading at the bus stop, single mothers waiting on a check to come, young teachers, student doctors, sons on the front line knowing they don't get to run. This goes up to the underdog. Keep on keeping it what you love, and you'll find that You will rise up, yeah.
Hello, we are back. We are back with Monique Bouton, who is doing a service project for her, what do you call it?
It's called a capstone.
For her capstone. She's having a toy drive for the Christmas Box House. And if you would like more information on how you would like to donate or help her out, or maybe you just want to share your story of how maybe she connected with you, you can find her on Facebook, Monique Bouton. I don't know if I should give out your phone number or not.
You can do that.
Yeah. Can I? Okay,
Yeah.
You want to give out your phone number and maybe they can just text you.
Yeah, if you want to shoot me a text, my phone number is 801-584-9275.
With your journey to, what do you call your journey? A journey to recovery, a journey to new life? I mean, how do you see this as a whole 180, a new life?
It's crazy that you mention that, because when I was in active addiction, I still had a heart of gold, and I didn't let it taint my soul. And I know that's hard to believe, because heroin literally takes your soul out of you, turns you black. So I always knew that there was a future for me. I just didn't know it was going to be 8 years ahead. So now that I'm far in my recovery, I don't want to say the new me, because I'm still who I am. But my mindset's different. My outlook on life, my appreciation.
You just always kept that faith, even no matter how far you were in that downward spiral. What was the exact moment that pulled you out of this? What was that turning point?
Catching the Fed case, for sure. That's when I knew, okay,
wow.
my life's over.
So, were you what were you looking at? You did jail time, prison time?
So I did jail time. I actually have 31 mugshots. I've been to jail 31 times, and I'm not proud of that.
Monique, Lord, oh my goodness.
But this federal
case... That's mugshots.com.
Yeah. This federal case, there was 2 guns in the car. It was my car. A lot of drugs, meth and heroin, with various other things. And they indicted me because they charged me with the methamphetamine, which was a 10-year minimum mandatory just on the quantity I had.
Oh my.
So I was facing 10 years minimum, and my angels and God blessed me, and the universe put it on my path to apply for this one spot that was available in the UACT program. I think my therapist told me 27 people applied for it. It's a process to get into it. It took 4 or 6 months to get into it. But there was the one spot, 27 people applied for it, 17 made it to the next round where you get interviewed by the panel of the federal program, and I got the one spot out of the 17 that interviewed.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, guardian angels.
Yeah,
I mean, they
absolutely.
saw you and they said, this girl's going to do it. She can do it. Wow, with all of this going on, you're trying to get your life back. You have a brand new baby. You're looking for your housing. You're working full time. And then I just see all these posts of these other things that are going on. I noticed that you are a big supporter for this domestic violence function coming up. And is this because what do I see here? Is this your best friend who passed away?
Yes. So my best friend, Kelly Mornay, best friend since we were little. She lived out in Mississippi, and she had a boyfriend. She had a 7-month-old baby with him. And when she broke it off with him and got the restraining order, he came, got in her house, and shot and killed her, killed the 7-month-old baby, and then killed himself.
Oh my God. All of this is going on while you're going through your recovery, having a new baby, and you're still working on your service project and supporting this.
Yeah, they have a foundation. It's called the Kelly and Bricks Foundation. Definitely go check that out. You can subscribe to that, and they'll send you an email.
Okay, I have it right here. It's on your page. Stop Domestic Violence, Kelly and Bricks Foundation. This Saturday, they're having a domestic violence function, and you're going to attend to that?
No, so unfortunately, this one is in, I believe, Mississippi.
Oh.
And it's at the Golden Nugget.
Yeah, we have listeners in Mississippi. Tell them where it is. Can you read?
Yeah, it's at the Golden Nugget, and there's actually a billboard out there. It's so pretty.
You're also sending the message for domestic violence. I mean, you are just all around getting this message out. I mean, this is strong. This is hard stuff.
Yeah, so that event is called In Their Name. It's November 6th. It's going to be at 6 p.m. It's sponsored by the Golden Nugget Casino and Resort, and it's in memory of Kelly and Bricks. I believe tickets are $100. The dinner's included. If you're in Mississippi, definitely go check that out.
Do you have any links, or is there any phone numbers for anybody who might be, wanting to talk about anything going on in their lives right now that has to do with this?
Yeah, so Renata is actually Kelly's mother, and she's been doing a lot of reaching out and putting on these shows. If you want to call 801-512-1199, that's actually the founder of the Kelly and Bricks Foundation, David Orozco, which is Kelly's baby's father, and the father to her 2 older boys who now live with him in Salt Lake.
Thank you, Monique. And thank you for coming on here to share this, not all of your story, because I know your story is just so epic, you might as well write a book. Can we get someone to help her write a book? I mean, contact this woman. What we wanted to do here today is really put out there her toy drive, and let's try to collect as many toys. I mean, it's not just toys. There's kids in there that are turning 18 and they gotta move out on their own, and they need bedding and toasters and blenders, and it's scary to go out there on your own.
My kid's grandmother was a foster parent, and one thing I remember about that over the years, they used to move in her home with garbage bags. So basic necessities of life are, just think of how that's going to change their outlook. Duffel bags, socks, bras, underwear, clothes, the basic necessities of life will still put a smile on these children's face because they don't even have that. It's definitely up to the community to come together and make that difference.
And you remember being a kid, you want some cool stuff, you want to wear like Nikes and stuff. I mean, you don't want to be like, like getting an
shoes.
Apple Watch or anything, but you don't want to be like the kid with just the jersey, get something that has Nike, Adidas, Yeah,
and
they want to be cool.
I've been getting a lot of people reaching out like, okay, I have a lot of donations, like my kids' old clothes. And I think that's great, but I feel like I want to donate everything new because it gives them a sense of it being theirs.
Yes.
It's new to them. It's theirs.
And I think the Christmas box, they will only take the new things. And if you do donate some of these stuff, hey, let's just take it on down over to Goodwill. There's other people that want it there, too.
Absolutely. And I've redirected them to, there's a, I don't want to say program, but there is a project out here. It's called BAM, B-A-M, and Rachel runs it. And she is the information gal. Like, if you want beds and treatment, call her. If you want, let me actually look up her first and last name because she's got it going on, and she does so many things in the community. If you want to reach out to her, she will definitely, I don't know if it's appropriate, but bend over backwards to get you your info.
Yeah, this has been really informative podcast. We have links to recovery, addiction help. We have links to domestic violence help, links to the Christmas box house. We'll have links to...
Oh, yeah. So Rachel, you can find her on Facebook. Her last name is Pioltini. And it's so funny because I actually met her 8 years ago. We were cellies. We were in jail together. And I haven't seen her for 8 years. And I see her on Facebook, and I'm like... Because I like all the recovery pages, and I'm really deep in the recovery community. So when I saw that she built this whole brand, I was like, oh my gosh, that girl was with me in jail, and we were making future plans to get our lives together. And now look at us.
Look at you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. You have any fears about the world balancing out with?
Oh no, every day I tell myself, even when crazy things I stumble across or something happens to me, I'm just this is a chance, an opportunity to prove myself, exercise the tools I've learned and been given, and to strengthen them, you know? And so even though it might be an obstacle, it's really an opportunity. And I just positive reframe it and take charge.
That's right. You never know if it's a gift in disguise or your angels trying to help you.
Oh, that's one thing I've noticed. All the crazy ups and downs that I've had the last 2 years, as long as I'm living right, like looking back now, I'm like, oh, all that happened to put me to where I'm at right now. And it finally feels like I'm in a place where I have that structure where my own house is coming in. You know, I have custody of all my kids. Like everything's just getting to the point where it's just the comfortable part now.
Yeah, you can relax and enjoy life.
And that's the goal.
Yep,
it really is.
Assistant manager, you're there. You made it, and you still got lots to climb, but you kept your eye on the prize, focused, and this has been really inspiring. Thank you, Monique, for coming on this little podcast. Oh my gosh, I am so excited.
Yeah, I'll always come back.
All right, it'll be really cool when you have some time. You should come dance with Cinda Large. It'll be
I want
so
to.
fun.
Yes, once my baby gets a little bit older, I definitely want a hobby, and I think that'll fit me.
It's a great hobby. Yep, it's a great hobby. Yep, we got your place saved. We'll keep it warm for you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you, Monique, and I'll see you Mondays and Tuesdays.
That's right.
All right, bye.
Thank you.
I got a stick and want your automatic. Compatible, created in the attic. We are the coolest motherfuckers on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need